Welcome, everybody. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position. Start our practice. Whatever that means for you, you can lean up against something or sit in a chair. I'll light a candle to start our practice. Beautiful rose-scented candle. Perfect for bringing in spring. All the flowers everywhere in the neighborhoods. So lighting this candle, bringing the light back into the world, bringing the warmth. And just feel free to let your eyes close if you'd like, or they can gaze down in front of you. And feel your hips on whatever you're seated on. Maybe feeling the feet on the floor. Feeling that rooted stability in the body. And then bringing to mind, as you stay rooted and stable, that fire element of the candle. Like we discussed a little bit earlier before class, noticing the sunrise this morning and it burning off the excess moisture in the atmosphere, turning a fog bank over the ground, over my yard. So again, that's the transition of winter to spring. The sun is getting more intense. It affects all the moisture, that dew that's in the atmosphere, turns it into the fog banks and the vapor. All of the interactions of the different elements on each other. It burns off that excess moisture, that heaviness, that dampness. It burns it off and creates more clarity once it dissipates. So that's what we do with the mind too. When we are doing our yoga practices, the appropriate practices for the appropriate person at the appropriate time, different than a group class, but I try to aim that towards the overall goal, taking everybody into account and feeling maybe that fogginess or that sluggishness or that excess energy that's not focused in the body or mind at this time of the year, in this spring season. And we clear it away, take that away, take away that excess activity so that we can have clarity. So today we'll bring a little heat into the system. And just notice how you feel right now in your body. Maybe come up with a word or two. If there's pain, if there's not pain, if there's sluggishness, if you feel light and energetic, maybe a little heavy, maybe a little bloated, maybe not. And then noticing the state of the mind, come up with a word or two that fits where the mind is right now. And then letting go of that and bringing the attention to the breath. Becoming a little more engaged with the breath, inviting the breath to lengthen and smooth out as you inhale, watching it touch the nose, the chest expands, the belly releases down and out. And on the exhale, the belly comes in towards the spine gently, the chest relaxes and the air leaves the nose. This is conscious breathing. Keep breathing like this on your own, watching the breath, being curious. And inviting the breath to lengthen and smooth out. As you're breathing like this, invite the breath to fill the shape of the body. Practicing that now so that when we do our asana, our postures, we'll be doing the same thing, inviting the inhale to fill the shape of the body. Creating an equal inhale to an equal exhale here. Taking one more round. When you finished your last round, coming to standing on your mat. So keeping the same long, smooth breath that we just established, taking the feet hip distance apart, working with the arms. So as we inhale, palms face up, arms are from the side, lift the arms up overhead. Turn the palms down, exhale, lower the arms. Same long, smooth breath, matching the movement to the breath. Turn the palms up, inhale. Palms down, exhale. Moving to the front, palms up, inhale. Noticing right away how different this feels. Palms down, exhale. Maybe noticing if one side feels different than the other also. Again, inhale, palms up. Feel the chest expand. Palms down, exhale. Taking the feet together, so big toes are touching. Turn the right toes out of the diagonal. Step the left foot forward. Keep the feet hip distance apart and rotate the hips as much as possible so that they're both facing forward. The back leg stays straight, the rear glutes engaged, the back heel stays grounded into the earth. That's your anchor. Inhale, arms come up from the front. If you want to play with palms up and down, still you can go ahead and do that. Exhale, keep the front leg straight, hinge at the hip and fold. Hand can come to the thigh, shin or the earth. Inhale, rise, arms come up from the sides to reach overhead. Exhale, palms touching, bring the hands to heart center, the center of the chest. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Belly in. Inhale, arms come up from the side as you rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, hands in the front as you fold. Inhale, arms to the sides. Palms would be up if you're doing the palm thing still. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Belly in. Release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stepping the feet back together. Again, you get a chance to play with balance. Hover, then land. Playing with that. If you'd like, And then taking the feet together, turn the left toes out at a diagonal, step the right foot forward. Same thing this side. Rotate the hips forward, feet are hip distance apart. Engage the rear glute. Right, left heel is drilled into the earth. Inhale, palms up. Keep that length in the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold. Belly in, release. Think of the fog. Think of the sun burning off what it doesn't need. Inhale, rise, arms to the side, palms up if you'd like. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay engaged. Stay focused on what you're doing. Inhale. Fill the shape with the breath. Exhale, belly in, fold. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Notice the strength of the back leg. Keep the heel grounded. Exhale, fold. Notice how that helps. It's like a counterbalance. Notice the heel. Inhale, rise. Lifting the upper body. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, a chance for balance play. So if you'd like, you can do it in baby steps, hovers, or all at once, whatever works. And then taking the feet hip distance apart, inhale, arms up. You can still play with the palms up. Every inhale, palms would be up. Exhale, palms down, fold. Uttanasana, belly in. Bend the knees, stay low, step the left foot back in a lunge, crescent pose. As you inhale, rise. So the knee can be on or off the earth, whatever works for you. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back, down dog. Stay here in your down dog for a moment, breathing long and smooth, and bend one knee, then the other. Go ahead and move around, walk the dog. Maybe shake the head out. Take any movement, hips side to side. Take the chest towards the thighs, through the arms. Heels move towards the earth and then find stillness. As you're here, fill the shape with the breath. On your next inhale, come forward to a plank position. Shoulders are over wrists. Your knees can be on or off the earth, keeping the head in line with the rest of the spine. So we're not letting, breathe here. So we're not letting the head drop down. Keep the head in line with the rest of the spine. Engage the belly on your next exhale, down dog. As you inhale, stay low. Step the left foot between the hands. Lunge on this side. Rise. So back knee again can be on or off the earth. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step forward in a forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise to standing. Arms reach up, maybe look up. And exhale, hands together at heart center. So I explained this at Oasis the other day in person, but it makes it a lot easier. I'm just going to demonstrate this. If if we really bend the knees, so we want to stay low, and then we step the foot back. For me, I must have short arms or something, but instead of being flat palmed, maybe you come up on your fingertips. Look at all the extra space. I got a couple inches extra between my legs and my torso. And that makes it a lot easier to step the leg back versus I'm crunched up and then it's harder. So maybe try that. Maybe try coming up on the fingertips, giving yourself a couple more inches of wiggle room to either walk the foot back or just step the foot back, and then you can take it down or stay up as you inhale and rise. Then the other trick is stay low. Keep this knee as bent as possible. Of course, if you're having knee issues, I'll talk about that in a second. But stay low, and then when you come down, it makes the transitions easier. And then again, bringing the foot forward, that's hard, right? That's all belly. So a trick for that, we're in down dog. And now we've got to step our foot back forward. So, you can use your hand to help your foot up. You can get up on your fingertips, maybe just kind of tilt to one side. Push the hands into the earth, hollow the belly, engage the core, and lift the knee towards the chest, and then plant the foot. Right? That makes sense? Just a thumbs up if that made sense. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so if you're having knee issues or arthritis, the knees are tender, only bend as much as possible, and you can use a chair. You could do the whole thing with the chair. Just make sure it's nice and secure against a wall so it doesn't slide. Or you could do a bed even, a couch. So everything would just be here, right? So you have a little extra support. We're function over form. So, and then when you step back to down dog, it's more like this. Plank pose, down dog, lunge, fold, rise. That was a speedy little version of that, but hopefully you got the idea. It's function over form. It's the breath being long and smooth that's most important. Okay, so let's try it again. Inhale, arms up. I'm going to watch. Exhale, belly in, forward fold. Starting with the left leg, stay low. Inhale, left leg back and rise. Knee can be on or off the earth. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank position. Breathe here. Push the floor away. Engage the belly. Straighten the knees if possible, if they're up. Hollow out the belly. Isometrically pull your palms of your hands towards your toes and your toes towards your palms. Feel the belly. Maybe shaking's happening. That's okay. Long, smooth breaths. On your next exhale, shift back to down dog. Getting ready to bring the left foot on the inhale between the hands into a lunge. So press through the hands, dome the belly, lift the knee towards the belly. Get the foot there however you want. Baby steps, use your hand and rise on your inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Both feet together. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, belly in. Inhale, step the left foot back. Knee is on the earth as you rise, this time. Exhale, plant the hands down dog. We're transitioning to the ground. Inhale, plank position. Stay here. Press the earth away. The knees can be on or off the earth. Keep the head in line with the spine. The back of the neck is long, so keep the chin tucked. Isometrically pull the hands and the feet together. Hollow the core. Feel the belly engage. The entire abdomen area. Lift the thighs to the ceiling, the inner thighs. Engage the front of the thighs, engage your glutes. On the exhale, shift back down dog, creating a little heat in the body. Burn off that winter. Inhale, step the left foot between the hands. The right knee comes to the ground. Rise. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step the knees back, so the tabletop position. And Vajrasana. Hips towards heels. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come to seated on the heels or stay standing on the knees. Inhale, arms up. Fill the shape with the breath. Exhale, Vajrasana, hips towards heels. So now we're down on the earth doing sun salutes. Inhale, Chakravikasana, left leg lifts, maybe the right arm. Engage through the entire back of the body, fingertips to heel. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, Chakravikasana, right leg lifts, maybe the left arm. Lengthen. Exhale, Vajrasana, fold. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Maybe look up, feel the chest opening. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more. Inhale. Exhale, Vajrasana, fold. Inhale, Chakravikasana, left leg lifts. Stay here, holding it. Stay, exhale, lengthen. Feel the belly come in. Inhale, stay here. Hands and heel move away from each other. Engage the back body. Exhale, down dog. Maybe feeling a little warm now. Inhale, plank position. Stay here, belly comes towards the spine. Isometrically work with the hands and the toes, coming towards each other. Stay here, inhale, press the earth away, lift through the inner thighs, engage the glutes. Exhale, belly in, down dog. Inhale, left knee comes to the earth, Chakravikasana, right leg lifts. Stay here, exhale, belly comes to the spine. Focus 1 inch below the navel to draw it in. Stay here, inhale, lengthen, recommit to the back bend, engage between the shoulder blades. Long line of energy. Exhale, Vajrasana, fold, hips towards heels. Inhale, rise to standing on the knees. Exhale, come to seated on the heels or lower the hands, stay standing. And then coming down onto your bellies. Making a little cushion for your forehead so your nose doesn't get squished. On the prone Shavasana. So your forehead or your chin can rest on your hand. If it's more comfortable, you can turn your head to the side. Just let's pause here, just rest. Releasing control of your breath. Let the pulse slow down. We'll be here for 1 minute. And each time you exhale, allow the body, invite the body to soften downward into the earth. Is it possible to soften anywhere else in the body just a little more? Allowing it to melt downward into the earth. And then straightening the left hand long out in front of you on the ground. And on your inhale, lift the left arm, keep the chin tucked so the back of the neck is long and your right leg off the ground. Engaging the back of the body, exhale, lower back down. As you go down here, allow the body to rest completely. So we're activating and releasing. Activate, release. Soften. We're going to do that again. On your next inhale, lift the left arm, maybe the right leg. You can also just lift one or the other. Think long line of energy, toes to tips of the fingers, chin is tucked so the back of the neck is long, and exhale, lower down. Breathe. Stay here, rest. We're going to do one more. This time we're going to stay for one breath if you'd like. If you prefer not to, just move right out of it, or you can stay here and breathe. Continuing on your next inhale, lift. Exhale, stay. Focus on the belly coming in. Keep the length in the limbs and the height. Inhale, stay. Maybe they grow a little bit longer, tips to tip. And exhale, lower down. Bring the hand back in, create a little pillow for your head. Pause for a moment. Soften. Feel that support under you. Your belly and chest rising on the earth. And then same thing on the right side. So straighten the right arm out long. Working with the right arm and the left leg, or one or the other if you prefer. On the inhale, rise, lift. Exhale, lower. Soften. Inhale, lift. Lengthen. Long leg. Exhale, lower. Going in for a stay on this last round, if you'd like. Inhale, lift. Lengthen, point the toe, exhale, belly in. Keep the height and the length. Inhale, lengthen more, stretch, engage the glute, the whole back, and exhale, lower down, soften. Create a little pillow for the head and just rest for a moment. Release, soften downward. Moving into the full expression of the posture, if you would like. Taking both arms out straight in front of you. Resting on either the forehead or the chin, whatever's best. And before we start this, you can do this with your arms straight out in front of you, or you can do it with your arms out to the side. It's less of a load on the body doing it out to the side. Remember, the most important thing is the breath. So where is your breath going to be most at ease? Where will there be a little bit of a challenge in the body, but not so much that the breath is affected? So choose or play with both options and see what's right for you today. Capacity grows over time, so do what's right today. Keep the breath happy. The breath's your teacher. On your inhale, lift both arms, both legs, much of the body as possible. Keep the chin tucked so the back of the neck is long. Exhale, lower. Belly in, release. Maybe try one of the other arm variations if you'd like. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Soften. Now either stay here and breathe, or we're going up for a hold. So if you'd like to stay up there, if you want to bring more heat into the system, this is your chance. If you feel like you have enough heat in your system, pass. How much heat do you need in the system to feel very clear and balanced without yelling at everybody around you or feeling angry and frustrated? If you'd like to continue, inhale, rise. Feeling the chest expand. Exhale, stay. Focus on the belly coming in. Inhale, stay, lengthen. Hands and feet away from each other. Open the body. Feel the whole back of the body engage. And exhale, lower back down. Create a little cushion with your hands. Rest. Release the breath. Feel the support of the earth under you. Bring your attention to the belly and the chest as your breath is breathing in and out, pressing into the earth. That feedback of the earth allows us to rise. And then bringing the attention around to the back of the ribs and noticing the rib cage expanding and releasing downward each breath. And placing the hands by the sides of the ribs and press up to a tabletop position. Hands and knees. On your exhale, shift the hips towards the heels, Vajrasana. This is just a counterpose, so we're going to move back and forth here. Inhale, Chakravakasana variation, tabletop. Maybe the chin lifts, the heart is coming through the arms, the chest is through the arms. So a little back bend in the upper back. Exhale, the chin comes towards the chest, Vajrasana, hips towards heels. So keep moving. Inhale, you come forward. Exhale, you go back. Move with your own breath. And see if you can move in a way where you can articulate every vertebra of the spine. Whatever feels good to release any tension. Always moving to the breath. The eyes can be closed if you'd like. And the next time you come back, hips towards heels, stay here and breathe. Walk both hands over to the left on your next exhale. Breathe here. So focus on the back of the rib cage expanding and focus on the belly on the left side coming in towards the spine. On the exhale. Maybe it feels good to dome the fingertips on the right hand, creating more length in the right side of the body. And on your next inhale, walk the hands back to center. Exhale, hands to the right, same thing. So keep the hips level, breathe here long and smooth. Maybe doming, if that feels good, the hand on the left. Creating space in the left side, the armpit and the hip move away from each other, lengthening the left side, focusing on the right side of the belly each exhale. Coming back to center on an inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, tabletop, knees to the earth. And then coming to a seated position. So whatever that means for you, you can sit with your back against support. You can come to a chair. I'm coming to a chair so I could see you all. So finding yourself comfortably seated. Eyes can be closed if you'd like. Feeling the hips on the earth. the support underneath you. And bring your senses inward to the body. Just like we started, there was a word or two that you came up with how the body was feeling before the practice. What are the words now? Noticing if there's been a shift at all. And then the state of the mind. Where is the mind? Come up with a word or two. Noticing if there has been a shift. And then we'll be doing some pranayama, some breath control. So we'll be working with our hands, starting with our fingers and our thumbs and pointer fingers touching. I'll demonstrate what we're doing. First, we'll have our pointer fingers and our thumbs touching on both hands. We'll inhale the arms up. And as we exhale, we'll lower the arms and chant, Om. Getting to the bottom of the exhale and chant as we get to the bottom of the movement. And then we'll move to the middle finger and thumbs. Same thing, inhale, chant, exhale. Then ring finger, thumbs, inhale, exhale. Then pinkies and thumbs, inhale and exhale. So we'll be chanting Om once through all four fingers. Then we're going to do it again, and this time we're chanting Om twice as we exhale. Same thing with the fingers, starting with the pointer fingers and thumbs, but it'll be inhale, Om, Om. And then we'll move through each of the fingers just like we did. So starting with the thumb and pointer finger, please join me in chanting. If you'd prefer not to, keep the ears open and listen, thinking of the vastness of everything, the space talk we had at the beginning, the interconnectedness of everything, Om being the all and the nothing, the divine, the destroyer. It's everything. It's pre-religion. So this is not a religious chant or sound. It's the sound of the beginning of all. So starting with the pointer fingers and thumbs touching, eyes can be closed. Inhale, arms up. Oh. Middle fingers and thumbs, inhale. Oh. Ring fingers and thumbs, inhale. Oh. Pinkies and thumbs, inhale. Oh. Pointer finger and thumbs, inhale, two Oms on the exhales. Oh. Oh. Middle finger and thumbs, inhale. Om. Om. Ring finger and thumbs, inhale. Om. Om. Pinkies and thumbs, inhale. Om. Om. Rest the hands. Just observing. Taking the ears to everything, all the sounds outside of your space. Listen to all the sounds outside in the world that you can hear. And then bring your senses back into yourself. Maybe there's still a residual Om sound. Feel your hips on the earth. Bringing the hands together at heart center. Seal in your practice. Bowing your head to the heart. And thanking yourself for practicing today. For clearing your lens. You have a beautiful spring day. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste.